Hey, welcome back to Modern Age Farms. Today is Tuesday, the 3rd of April, and myself and Shervin just decided to give y'all a brief update of what's going on the farm right now. As you can see behind me, this is just the north section of the farm that we're looking at here. And if we start over this side, see that's a few things that we started planting this week. Over here in this first section we have some beans planted, and you can see a few of them started bursting up out of the ground. We were expecting some rain, but we didn't get much rain this week, so that kind of hindered the process of germination. So we'll go ahead this evening and give them a good wetting, so that by the end of the week you should see out here covered in beans. Another crop we're trying here for the first time, some okras. We just have 2 rows of them planted. We planted these, what day did we plant these? About Saturday, and starting to look fairly good. Once again, we haven't wet them yet. We're expecting some rain, so we're going to go ahead this evening and give them a good watering in. This section of the farm, we have, as you can see, our irrigation system set up, and that seems to be working fairly good. We turn it on in the morning for a few hours, and then again in the evening. And as you can see, planted here we have some sweet peppers. I think this whole row is some green sweet peppers, and then over here we have some red and some yellow sweet peppers. Another new crop for Modern Age Farms is broccoli. So we planted a row of broccoli here, that's a C, and they're doing pretty good actually. Seeing some insects picking at them here, so I have to take a look for them to see what is nipping at them. No pesticides, so we might just have to find a way to get rid of them without any pesticides. Over on this side now we start to get into our herb section, and here at the top we have a little bit of lemongrass, have some dill, and dill is very good for some fish dishes. As we come down here, some Italian parsley. And when we got them as seedlings, they weren't looking too good, so now starting to catch back themselves. Hopefully they'll do a little better with the irrigation installed. Some basil that we have in here, and I guess it's looking okay. Not really catching as well as I would have liked it. Some more dill and some more lemongrass at the bottom. The lemongrass down here is doing really good, as you can see. Nice lemon smell. These last 3 rows. In these last 3 rows here, we have some thyme, but a lot of the thyme from this side has died. They're doing better up that side of the garden, not sure why. Here we have some parsley. That's looking okay. Not really growing as fast. That's taking its time.
No pun intended.
Over here we have some basil plants, and these were planted about 3 weeks ago, and I don't think they're doing too bad. Looking fairly good. I don't know if you can remember the basil plant from our aquaponics system, but that was actually two of these plants here. This one that you can see here was actually the same size as that system, and both were planted at the same time. This one planted in the soil and the other in the aquaponics, and as you can see, big difference between this plant here, this is the one, and the one in the aquaponics. So they said planted at the same time and they were the same size, and you can see a major difference there between them. One more thing that we have planted, some chives, and you can see here, and they're not doing too bad. Okay, what we'll do now, we'll go over by the aquaponic system, and we'll show you something that happened that we saw today, and show you how we're going to deal with that. Okay, hey, we're here at the aquaponic system now, and as I was saying, I came home today from work and we checked the system, and we realized we were getting some yellowing in the leaves on both the lettuce and the basil. What this is a nitrogen deficiency. So what we're going to have to do is go ahead and supplement this with some seaweed extract to build up the nitrogen in the water, because it's a young system, you know, the fish are still growing. So as they get bigger and as the system matures, we will have more nutrients available in this water, but for right now we're going to have to supplement that with some seaweed extract to raise the nitrate level in the water, and this yellowing should go away. As you can see, I was telling you just now, this basil plant was the same size as that one that you saw over there, and as you can see, besides the yellowing that you can see on the leaves, you know, the growth is much more rapid than that one planted in the soil. So remember on Sunday I showed you all that watermelon plant that was way down inside, and you can see 2 days later it's burst up, and that's looking good. Beans, not too much growth out of them, but you can see another one has started to sprout that hadn't started on Sunday, and in this one another two starting to sprout, and as you can see, the root starting to come outside of the cut. That's a very good thing. Look at this okra, and the roots are all over the place. Tuck them right back inside, and they're looking good. Another thing that is taking off is the spinach. Seeing more roots coming out and getting some more leaves at the top. So that's looking really good. Okay, so thanks for tuning in with us. We'll go ahead and get that seaweed extract, and hopefully by Sunday we will start to see some changes in the system when we come back with our week 2 update. Goodbye from Modern Age Farms.